Hello everyone, welcome back. I recently had my birthday. I am 31 and I went to Ulta and decided to get myself some new makeup because a lot of the makeup that I have in my bag is pretty old and expired, so I wanted to update it with some new stuff. Some of the stuff that I have is new to me. Some of the stuff is just like repurchases that I have used before. So if you would like to get ready with me, grab a snack, or you could do your makeup with me and we can get ready together. We have a few errands that we have to run today anyways. We're gonna go visit some family members as well. So come along and let's get ready together. So this first product is a primer, and I have not used this primer before. It's not new, but it's new to me. I did use this for the first time the other day. However, I didn't wear my makeup for very long, so I don't know how it really works. This is the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. I've already moisturized my face, and this stuff is pretty like sticky. It's not sticky in a bad way, it's just not what I'm used to, but it's sticky. So hopefully the makeup won't go anywhere. And I want to get a little bit under my eyes because now that I'm 31, thank you God that I'm 31, I get a lot of more creases underneath my eyes than I used to. So if you're in your 30s, welcome to the club. So this is another repurchase. The Power Grip Primer and the setting spray that I'm gonna show you, I actually got from Walmart. This is the NYX Professional Makeup, the Marshmallow Setting Spray. It does smell a little bit like marshmallows, but it's like a good smell. So this next product I've never used before. This is the Morphe foundation. So now I actually got color matched for this when I had asked what best foundation is like a good affordable foundation. She led me to this one. She did a few pumps of different shades that she thought would be in my range. And she did warn me that this does oxidize, so it gets a little darker over time. So she ended up swatching it on my neck and then watched it to oxidize to see which one would be best fit for me. And this is the one that she picked for me. I'm really hoping that this one will be good and I don't turn orange throughout the day. It says to clinically proven to hydrate for up to 16 hours. Light form leaves skin with a lasting natural radiance that glows from within. And it says it clinically is proven to improve skin radiance after 1 week of use, improve skin hydration after 1 week of use, and improve skin barrier function after 1 week of use. So I don't know if this has like skincare properties in it as well. I don't know, but we're gonna try it out. It's taking a little longer to get out and I don't know why. I really hope I didn't get a dud. Maybe I gotta shake it up first. Let me try that. That seemed to work. I had to shake it. Shake it. I'm going to be using a angled kabuki brush. This is by Moda. So some of the claims on here for this foundation, it says, bring your best skin to light. This weightless, long-wearing formula floats on to diffuse imperfections instantly with undetectable, buildable, medium coverage, while a hydro relief complex works to improve and maintain skin's moisture, balance, and barrier function over time. It doesn't feel heavy, so that's nice. It doesn't feel heavy, but I'm going to see if we can build this up because it does say it's buildable. Let's see. This definitely is buildable. This is really nice. I like this. I like to get my nose last because there's not as much product on the brush after I got the rest of my face. And I do that because my nose tends to be the first place that kind of breaks up. And I don't like putting too much product on my nose because then it looks really like heavy and it gets into my creases. So I usually leave my nose for last. So far so good. I really like how this looks. This is really nice, a really nice foundation. So I did already do my brows. I used the Blade Brow by Revolution. Usually I normally don't use eyebrow products like this. So it's got the tip on one side and then it has the spoolie on the other side. And I normally don't use stuff like this, but this is actually really cool and that's what I used on my brows. I have used this concealer before. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. And I got this in the shade, what shade did I get? Light Sand. Might be a tad too dark, but we'll make it work. I'm gonna take my Collab concealer. This is in the shade 0304 Sand Beige. And I'm gonna mix a little bit of this with that other concealer. I'm gonna put this right in the center. That actually looks pretty good. The e.l.f. one is actually not as dark as I thought, so that's a good thing. That's good. What I like to do is go back in with the brush that I used for foundation and just blend out any lines that I may have from the other brush. Sometimes it leaves a little bit of streaks and I don't want that. So now before I go in with powder, I do have a cream bronzer. This is by Milani. This is their Cheek Kiss cream bronzer. This is in the shade 110 Hey Honey. This is what it looks like here. I'm gonna go in with my brush and hopefully I didn't get too much. This is actually really nice. Okay, cool. This is a good color. Blends out very nicely. Me likey. Okay. And it's buildable, so I can build it up a little bit. It's not so pigmented that it's gonna go on like super harsh. It's just enough to make it look like you have bronzer on. So, cool beans. Before I go in with powder, I'm just gonna smooth out any creases that I have, so I'm not setting my creases. Little powder puff here. I never used to use powder puffs either, but once I started using it, I was like, yeah, I like it. I use it more often. So I'm just gonna press this in and set. For blush, I got a new product. Well, again, it's new to me. Milani Baked Blush. This is in the shade 01 Dulce Pink. I'm gonna go in. That is super powdery. Wow. Okay, so that was a lot of kick up. So if you're getting this, just a warning, you may get a lot of powder. I'm gonna dust some of that off. That's actually really pretty. And it does have a subtle glow. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it does have a subtle glow. So that's nice. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got some powder kind of getting on the sides here, just from dipping in there. I love to put blush on my nose as well. Kind of gives that like sun-kissed kind of look. So I am going to be going in with false lashes. These are the ones that I've been using. This is by Ioni. You can get this at Dollar Tree. These lashes are super pretty and they have a bunch of different kinds. They have more natural ones, they have more dramatic ones. And so these are really, really nice for $1.25. Like, you can't beat that. So go to your local Dollar Tree and get yourself a pair of Ioni eyelashes because they are very nice. So before I go in with the false lashes, I'm going to be doing my natural lashes, just a little bit of mascara at first. She has her own YouTube channel. Her name is Juicy Jazz. She raved about this, so I really wanted to check it out and try it out. This is by Essence. This is their Lash Without Limits Volume Mascara. And these kind of wands I'm not a big fan of. They're like the plastic ones. I normally like the other kinds of mascara wands. This mascara is the one that I've been using. This is by Wet n Wild. And this is the type of wand that I am normally used to, type of wands that I normally like. The plastic ones, not so much, but because Juicy Jazz had mentioned this, that it was really good. And I love Essence mascaras. I love their Lash Princess line. It is a very good mascara, so I wanted to try this one out. So let's see. Try to get onto the root. So I get on the roots and I wiggle up. Roots wiggle up. This is one coat. This is without, this is with. What I like to do though is I don't dip back in, but I will get on the opposite side of my lashes, because then that's when I see a difference. Look at that. Like, you can see a big difference. So far, I'm loving this mascara. My lashes usually never look this long. Like, ever. This is amazing. In all honesty, I think that this gives me more length than the princess one. I wouldn't do too much because I'm doing more and it's starting to kind of clump a little bit. I don't know if you can see over here, it's starting to clump a little bit. So I wouldn't do too much, but I am getting separation and length for sure. And it is a little bit more of a drier formula, which I don't mind, because if it's a little bit more wet, I tend to get it everywhere and it tends to kind of smear on my eyelids, and I hate that. That's what the Wet n Wild one does to me, because it is a little bit more of a wet formula. But this one is a little bit more of a dry formula, which I don't mind, because then I feel like I have a little bit more control. This is so cool and super pretty, and I like it. I like it. Wow. I don't even think that I need false lashes, to be honest, because this is the longest that my natural lashes have ever looked with a mascara. It honestly fascinates me how makeup brands can come up with something like this that is affordable, by the way, because this is only $4.99, and it be like extravagant like that. Like, that is really, really cool. Like, the science behind it, I don't know how they do that. I think I'm still gonna put false lashes on anyways, just to give it a little bit more, a little bit more of a kiss on my eyes. Is I'm gonna put some glue. I repurchased another one, but I'm still gonna use this one because I still have a good use out of this one. So I'm gonna let the glue dry for about 30 to 60 seconds, and while I do that, I'm gonna do my lips. So this is a repurchase. This is my absolute favorite lip liner, and I get the same color every single time. So this is by LA Girl. You can get this for $3.99, I believe. And this is in the shade Sugar and Spice. This is literally my favorite lip liner. This is, I think, my third or fourth repurchase of this one. Just this specific shade. You know, eyes used to be my favorite step in my makeup routine, but I don't do eyeshadow anymore. My favorite step of my routine now is lips, because of course, like, the base is like beautiful and I love doing foundation and things like that, but when you get to doing your lips, it pulls the whole look together. I really love doing lips. Fill in just a little bit on the sides, on the top and the bottom. This is a newer product. This is by Milani, I believe, yes. This is by Milani. This is their Fruit Fetish. This is in the shade 160 Lychee Nectar. This is their lip oil. Let me tell you, I put it on my lips for the first time, and it not only smells delicious, if you get a little bit on your tongue, like, yes, it tastes very good. Don't eat it. Try not to lick your lips, but it smells good and it does have a taste. That's what I'm talking about. It has a little bit of color, but it's still very sheer, and that's exactly what I wanted. So when I had asked the lady at the store, I want a gloss, but just a tiny bit of color. I don't want anything that is like crazy with color, but just enough, but it's still kind of clear. Like something really sheer. And this is what she gave me, and it is perfect. I'm gonna put my false lashes on now. I'm gonna set my face now again with the NYX Marshmallow Setting Spray. Thing that I did repurchase, but I didn't end up using in this video, is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is my second bottle. I absolutely love this stuff. It is really, really good. It gives a little bit of, not coverage, but it does give a little bit of something, and It is glowy, it is beautiful, and it doesn't make me break out, which I'm so thankful for because I have very sensitive skin nowadays. So I'm hoping that my skin doesn't break out from that foundation. Fingers crossed. This is in the shade 3 Light Medium. That was the only thing that I didn't use in this video that I did repurchase. But everything else is wonderful. So I just want to go through really quick and give you my thoughts. Foundation. I'm so glad that the lady at Ulta recommended this because this is a very beautiful foundation, and the finish on it, like honestly, I can still see my freckles peeking through, so it doesn't completely hide my freckles, which is good because I love my freckles. It did oxidize to where it does match now. My only thing is, and this is not Morphe's fault, but I'm gonna eventually might have to get another one because it's coming into summertime. I'm gonna tan, so I may need a darker shade, but very, very good foundation. Definitely so pretty, and I like it. e.l.f. This is, like I said, this is a repurchase, and I love it. And the Power Grip Primer, I'm gonna have to keep testing this out because I only used it. This is only my second time. I'm gonna keep using the foundation too. I'm gonna try coming back on here later today to show you what my makeup looks like and to see how everything is still kind of intact. No complaints, I just need to keep trying it out. The Milani cream bronzer is absolutely beautiful. I really, really like it. After I powdered, it did kind of fade a little bit, but that doesn't bother me too much because I like more blush than I do bronzer anyways. If you like more bronzer, then just go in with a powder bronzer afterwards, if anything, but I really like it. Milani Baked Blush is very pretty. If you don't like too much of a glow, you don't want to look too dewy, this may not be your blush, but I don't mind the glow. I really like the highlight essence of it, so I like it. It's very pretty, but blush does tend to fade pretty quickly, sometimes on me, depending on what kind of blush I'm using. So I will see how this lasts throughout the day. The mascara. I love this mascara. I'm gonna most likely end up going back to getting another one once I run out because this made my lashes, my real lashes, longer than any other mascara that I've ever tried, even the Lash Princess by Essence. This is hands down the best that I've ever tried, but I'm hoping that it doesn't flake throughout the day. The brow, I'm gonna keep testing this out. So far, so good. I really like it. This, my absolute favorite. I can't say anything bad about it. And the lip oil, the taste is still kind of there. The smell is still kind of there. It does wear off a little bit though, the smell throughout the day. It's not a strong scent. It's a very sweet smell. It's very pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it. And this is a repurchase. It is very good. I do like that. So that is it. So it's actually been a few days since I made that video. This is how my skin is looking, but I used the same products. I did my makeup the same way that I did that day. I did just get done eating as well, so if anything is broken up here, that's why. I have not touched up anything. This is just how my skin is right now, and it looks really good. The blush is still there. It's going strong, so that's awesome. So the only thing that's really faded is my lips, but like I said, I did eat, so but everything else is good. It looks really nice. I love that foundation. That Morphe foundation is really, really good. I really like it. I enjoy it. No complaints. I'm still gonna test out the foundation. Still gonna test out the e.l.f. primer. I'm looking a little dewy, looking a little glowy, which is normal for me anyways because I tend to get oily in my T-zone. So this is normal for me, but I don't mind the glow. I like the glow. It looks good. So thank you for being here with me, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to be a part of my family and my channel here. I don't upload that often, but when I do, I hope that you enjoy and have fun. Hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. God loves you, and thanks again. Bye. Or, well, let me start over because it's not true. Sorry. I don't even know why I'm doing that. What is this? I don't know what that is. Hey, honey. I made a mash. Thing about, does anyone say that anymore nowadays? Cool beans? Or am I just really getting that old?